So it's Algeria against Zimbabwe. Algeria with a start. And he'll feel that tonight, tomorrow, and probably even a few days into next week as well. That was a solid hit by Algeria. Zimbabwe, a very, very talented rugby nation. There was a knock on. Good recovery, though, from Zimbabwe security side. Now Zimbabwe with a scrum. Oh, that's a clever move by the little sweeper. That's a clever move, and he's got the pace to back himself. That really is a very, very good piece of thinking sevens rugby. Only in Africa, but also in the world. And they will be looking at a place in the Challenger Series, because that might just be the injection that could put them back on track. African champions, when tournaments were hosted in Dubai and in South Africa, then the African or the regional champion were then invited. And look at this, just gliding through. Ryan Musumi again, showing his pace, showing his vision. Restarts are so important in sevens rugby, because when you score a try, you've got to kick off to allow the opposition a chance to get their hands on the ball. But Algeria had it. Try scorer also with a kickoff. Again, a very good kickoff. Opportunity of the match to get possession. Yeah, that Zimbabwean player may be on the wrong side. No, says the referee, play on. Good scrambling to put their hands on the ball. But the Zimbabwean defense up very, very quickly, closing down the space. Still under pressure. Now they kick possession away, and that's a coach killer in sevens. They've had possession, which they've been starved of, and now he kicks it away. His coach will not be a happy camper after this. Good work at ruck time. Zimbabwe now from within their own 22. They will run it. Now they come, not the switch that they expected. That didn't work out. Could easily have gone wrong for Zimbabwe. The idea was there. There's no sweeper behind. Kick the ball through. And then put on the chase. And here it comes. That's what he wanted to do. They're not going to catch him. That's a good effort by the big man. But it'll be a try for Zimbabwe. Halftime here at La Bourdonnais. Zimbabwe in a very, very healthy position, leading by 26 points to 0. And when you have a 12-team tournament, the idea is always to try and score as many points as you can, because 8 teams, the 2 pool winners as well as the next 2 best third finishers, they advance to the quarterfinals, and that is when points for and points against, points difference comes into play. And you always want to make sure that that is healthy and that you don't lose out on a quarter final place because you conceded a couple of tries. Now the turnover. Lovely little step inside. There's very little you can do when they do the Vaisali Serevi on you and step inside again. 2 places up for grabs for the Challenger Series. That means you get to play in a number of tournaments around the world. In the previous season, the teams played in Dubai, they played in Munich, and then at the end of the season, there was also tournaments in South America, and then at the end of the season, the top 4 teams in the Challenger Series, they play in a promotion relegation tournament, as we had in Madrid last month. They play against the bottom 4 teams in the World Series, and the top 4 teams then, or the top 2 teams then, basically the team that win their semi-finals, they get relegated or promoted to the World Series 7 circuit. Very sharp, the Zimbabweans. Starting to look bad for Algeria. 40 points to 0. They definitely would have hoped for better effort, especially coming here as defending champions of this tournament. Zimbabwe kicked off, and I couldn't exactly see what the Algerian player did to put the ball into touch, and they've lost possession, and this is going to count against them. 2 minutes 10 remaining in this half of the second match. Bit of white line fever there, but he backed himself. Oh, it's a decent effort. Crossbar just. It's in the Pampelmoose district of Mauritius. Algeria really struggled with their restarts, haven't been able to hold on to them. Lucky to get away with a penalty there. And then the knock on, short little pass, didn't expect it. Perhaps they haven't been able to spend that much time together in the build-up, and we'll see some of these teams come back stronger next week. But at the same time, also put in some valuable work. Still going. Still going. And that's another try. He's been impressive. Tabani Maguranyunga is back in 15s. Cardinal Sin, the ball not going 10 meters from the kickoff. Algeria looking at least in the match an eye. That's not going to happen. Final whistle goes. That's the end of the second match. That was a comprehensive performance. by Zimbabwe. 52 points to 0 over Algeria.